We just got done watching Knives Out. Caleb hates the way we look right now because he's a perfectionist.
It's a horrible looking video, but our opinion is what matters, not our faces, I
People
guess.
listen. They don't watch, they listen.
I guess.
So we just got done watching Knives Out. It's a movie written and directed by Rian Johnson, which I believe this is his first movie after The Last Jedi. And boy, did he make up for that shitter of a film.
The Last Jedi's not that bad. It's just not that good.
It's bad.
And over time, it got worse. Rian Johnson is a great director.
I won't take anything away from Rian Johnson, but he made a shitter of a Star Wars film.
Looper, one of my favorite sci-fi movies.
Which is amazing.
He directed a movie called Brick with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which is a really cool, like, high school noir film. And he had directed the best episode of Breaking Bad, Ozymandias. And The Fly. He directed the Fly episode of Breaking Bad. So this is a Rian Johnson whodunit. And one thing that's similar to this, to The Last Jedi, is that it subverts your expectations a little bit. It almost pulls the carpet out from under you. Like, I'd say in the first 30 minutes, you're like, well, this is not the movie that it was marketing.
Nope.
And I think in the best possible way. Because you never know what's going to happen, really. There's times where you
almost have it figured out.
I think there's times where you know that this person did this. It just unravels in a different way than, oh, that did not go the way that I expected. Now, man, I love this movie. This is like almost my favorite movie of the year, honestly.
I mean,
there's nothing I'd change. Like, I think, like, again, no, we don't want to give anything away in this movie.
Absolutely not.
But I think
we're gonna talk about the aspects, but not the plot. Sorry, my eye was just.
I think maybe it wraps up into a perfect bow a little bit too cleanly. Just whatever. All that's really, really entertaining when it's wrapping that bow. Like, you know what? Yeah. I'm enjoying this. It's a little too clean cut here at the end, but you know what? This is really, really fun. And this is way more of a comedy than I expected. Yeah, this is like the funniest movie of the year.
This movie's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and boy, does it not feel it. We were talking about Doctor Strange being 2 hours and 35 minutes or something like that, and it does not feel it. Dr. Sleep, what'd I say? Dr. Strange?
Dr. Strange.
I was thinking Endgame too, like 3 hours, but and Endgame doesn't feel like it either. But this year has been the year of the super long movies, but all of the super long movies, besides It Chapter 2, like worked. And that's rare. Yeah. And this movie, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes and didn't feel like it at all. Like every minute you felt enthralled by what was going on the screen, and that's good, especially for like a thriller, murder mystery type movie.
Well, you'd hope that like let's call this a dark comedic thriller, because that's what it is. You'd hope that a movie like that would keep your interest, and it certainly does. It's very, I'd say, like maybe not right off the bat, but in the first 15 minutes, something like a thing comes up, and after that first big laugh, it kind of doesn't stop. Yeah, it just keeps it going with the intrigue, and I like that things get figured out, and they don't bullcrap you. It just happens. But then other things unravel. Like whenever somebody has something they have to say, they say it. It's like, oh, they figure that one out, but then something else will pop up like 5 minutes later.
The thing about this movie is that it is marketed as a
murder mystery.
An ensemble movie. But folks, this is the Daniel Craig show. This whole movie.
Well, it's the Daniel Craig in this lead, and you got our lead.
Right.
Which I don't think the trailer leads you to believe that she's going to be the main character. Right. And she definitely is. That's the girl from the Blade Runner 2049. That's the hologram, like love interest.
But this is the Daniel Craig show, folks. And I've said it 2 or 3 times. I may not have said it in a review, but I've said it to Caleb that I was very, very hesitant of what Daniel Craig was trying to do.
I had faith.
As far as an accent goes in this movie, and then you brought up
Logan Lucky.
Yeah. And how he pulled that off, and I went, oh yeah, he was really good in that film.
He's better in this.
And he's better in this film. He's he has got that accent now down to a T, and it doesn't reflect very well in the trailer. I think it's because he only says like 2 or 3 lines. Yeah. But the more he talks in this film, the more you believe it. And we are blue Bob and Deed up. So, but Daniel Craig steals the show. Like, he is the guy.
Give him a best supporting actor nod.
Like,
might not get it, but
it was fan-freaking-tastic. Daniel Craig was amazing.
This whole cast is amazing. You know what, man? I just love Michael Shannon. He just, everything he says makes me laugh. Yeah. Of course, you got John Johnson was really good.
John Johnson.
Man, I just meant to say Don Johnson. Jamie Lee Curtis is really, really, really good in this movie.
Don John Johnson.
Chris Evans is very
amazing.
Good. And you got Lakeith Stanfield, who is from the show Atlanta. Who? Who? Toni Collette. Yeah, Toni Collette's great. Listen, the whole cast.
You didn't even bring her up.
No, because I was naming all the people. No, the cast is great. It's probably like in late first act, second act, when they all get together and you get like the little banter between them all. Yeah. I think some people,
but it works.
I think some people won't like this movie for the simple fact that it is a political movie at times. And it's not like the movie has a political agenda. It's just, it demonstrates that
when families get
together, they're going to talk politics and it's going to suck. And that's what the movie does. It doesn't pick a side.
Nope.
These characters have different political ideas and ideologies, and they just bring it up and they do it in a very, very funny and entertaining manner. That's why the script, I really hope this gets nominated for Best Original Script.
Yeah.
Because the script is just, it doesn't quit. It just keeps going. And
what was kind of shocking was the boy from It chapter, It was...
We don't want to give anything away from him because the trailer gives nothing away, but yeah, his character...
It's hilarious.
It's like what they do with his character is very funny. This movie is hilarious. I don't mind saying that maybe the Booksmart would be the only real competition, maybe. This is probably the funniest movie.
You laughed the whole way through.
This is probably the funniest, and it's not like it's just funny. You know, it has some deeper elements to it.
Yeah,
it's not gonna make you cry or anything, but it's not the film's intentions. It does have some commentary about things, but it doesn't like shoehorn it in. It fits in with the story, and I loved it. Like basically every second of it. I think it has a really, really cool ending, like a really memorable shot. It just ends. Yeah. But it's a really good final shot for this movie and the movie's tone.
And I don't want to give anything away, but Daniel Craig's final monologue in the movie is just 10 minutes of just...
You could almost say that it's exposition to explain things, but he does it so good.
But he's never on camera when he does. He's on camera, but
it's showing things. It's mostly a voiceover.
It's mostly a voiceover, but he's just so in it. He's in that role. It's almost like method acting.
Yeah,
like he was in it. And it was flawless. It was flawless.
And on top of that, all that, it is a really thrilling movie. It's not like it's not definitely like a psychological thriller, but like I said, it's a dark comedic thriller.
Yeah.
You don't get many of those. It's usually just a comedy or a thriller.
Yeah.
This is both.
Unless you want to count The Intruder.
This truly does both, like perfectly.
Or Wish Upon.
And you know what? After watching A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood last week, I didn't think that I'd see anything for at least a couple weeks that topped that, and I probably like this more than Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And I really...
I loved both movies.
Dude, I gave that movie an A+.
I know.
But for some reason, this movie just I didn't want it to end.
This movie, yeah.
It just kept...
This movie
I wanted it to keep going.
Yeah, this movie's, like I said, 2 hours and 10 minutes. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood's an hour and 50. But you could have put
that movie
20 more minutes on this movie.
I think that movie felt longer than this movie.
I can agree.
And I think it's basically a perfect movie. But I'm just saying this movie was more entertaining. It's a comedy, and
I can agree.
It's a lot more wittier. The script is snappy. You know,
I can agree.
The dialogue is always going. All the characters deliver their dialogue perfectly. Yeah, I give this movie an A+. It's a which I didn't something I expected. Actually, in the first 10 minutes, I didn't expect that. Maybe because our crowd was really crappy tonight for the first little bit. There was a woman behind me that counted every time the movie cursed, and it was really getting on my nerves. I think she stopped after 20 or so. But the first 15 or so, I was like, lady, you have got to stop counting how many times this movie curses.
This was one of the few movies that I went in and was so enthralled in and was so engrossed in what was going on that I didn't really pay attention to people around me, which is rare for me.
I just noticed it at the beginning. Once the movie got going, I didn't care. Honestly, at the beginning of the movie, I was about to move. So I was like,
I could tell you were getting fidgety.
They're going to ruin this movie for me. But the movie got going. People calmed down a little bit. The lady stopped counting the curse words. But you need to give your grade. I give it an A+.
A+. Yeah. So that's crazy for us 2 A+ movies.
Hey, I'm probably going to give an A+ tomorrow. Probably. I'm going to watch The Irishman. So this year is from here on out, it is a stacked year.
Yeah.
Dude. Like we might be handing out A+ every other week, or at least maybe every week.
We'll see.
It's a great year for Oscar films, and this one might not make the cut,
I think
no
Knives
pun
Out.
inten-
I
no
think
pun
Knives
intended.
Out. I think Knives Out has potential to get maybe Best Picture. I'm not even gonna
Listen,
lie.
I'd love that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd love that. I'm trying to think right now. This might be.
I think it has every option.
This might be my third favorite movie of the year. This may have passed like a couple of like the heavy hitters for me.
I think that movie has every potential to get nominated for it.
You know, like I said, it's a really stiff competition. But if it got in, I wouldn't be surprised. Especially like that best screenplay nod.
Might be the first year we get those 10 nominations for
a while. Man, it's been a while since we've had those 10 nominations. Like maybe 2010, maybe was the last time. This would be the year.
I could see this movie here being the movie that's like, oh, it's not going to win.
There's just so many, because then you got stuff like Joker as well, and yeah, this movie's better than Joker. But if Joker got in, I'd be like, oh, good job, Joker.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, but it's gonna be a stacked year, and I'm really excited. And this movie definitely didn't let me down. It actually surpassed my expectations by quite a bit. Actually, I was expecting maybe an A-. Nope, it was way better than that.
A+.
Let us know what you thought of this movie in the comment section. I'm concerned that people are going to review bomb it just because it has political elements, but whatever. Enjoy this movie because it's so much fun. It is so much fun, and it cusses about 30 times according to the lady behind me. So let us know.
F-bomb.
Let us know.
Maybe
there's
two.
There's a few. Let us know what you thought of Knives Out.
How many did she count?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. She was counting every curse word, like asshole and stuff like that too. I was like, "Come on, lady, come on." But it was ridiculous. I can't lie. But let us know what you thought of Knives Out in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.